Yeah, not too bad. Alright, on to the next race. Alright, rolling. What now? Any car. Has to be Japanese. Subaru. Alright, I got one in mind. I just realized I didn't upgrade the transmission. That's gonna be great. Could have used a Supra, but you know, you chose a Subaru, so that's on you. He's not a. Neither do we, but okay. Yeah. Be alright. Standard AI is not the brightest in the bulb. Right. Even Sophie has her moments. She can, or at least the older versions of her did. They're nowhere near me. I just having difficulty with the car at the moment because I'm running literally a stock setup on something that's been engine swapped. Yeah, I could probably send her full sideways if I wanted to. On racing softs, mind you. There you go. Full sideways. No, I'm just screwing around at this point. Why? No. It's Japanese only on that one. I know exactly what you're talking about, but no. Yeah, but no. Yeah, I'm stuck in it for this race, so it's gonna be great. No. It's a British car. V8 Vantage. Or just the Vantage. This might just be the Vantage. It's the new one. This is the 2018 model they just added. The old school one, the 98 one, or one of the other ones? I love the 98 one. It was good at drag racing. I'll believe it. This thing has some bloody issues, I'll tell you that. Not every European car drives like a hunk of shit. Besides, I'm getting in the rhythm of this thing. It's actually doing pretty decent. No, but it's too floaty for my tastes. Damn it, stop. And went stiff on me. You did. Remember when you got on COD earlier? Yeah, I ain't making that. Ooh. Why they thought this thing needed 7 gears beats me. I mean, it has a decent amount of power, but it can't even reach the 7th gear without moss. And I'm pretty sure this is the stock transmission too, which is odd. The fact that I've multitude of times spun this thing 360, kept going, and the AI still haven't caught up. This bloody thing is unstable. Uh-huh. It's the new suspension physics from the update a couple of months back. Not every car likes it. Oh, rephrase that. There's 8 gears in this thing. Wouldn't that be something? This thing is just horrible. Because the AI is garbage. What do you mean? Staying consistent? Don't question it. It's best not to. Screw it. I don't know, besides driving this for the weekly, if I'm ever going to drive this thing again. I do not like it. It might be an interesting car, but I'm going to have to actually sit down and tune it, because I've thought about it. Drift car would probably be better for it. Just curious. Yeah, no. Still trying to get adjusted to this new dampening system. And that needs to be cranked the hell up. Yeah, racing softs are supposed to be grippy, not sliding all over the road like I'm on ice. Look at that. So much better. Who thought it was a good idea to lower this thing for a stock setup? Now if it can handle its speed on the straightaway, I'm calling it quits and leaving it at that. Get out of the way. That is so much better. You probably would enjoy putting the wire motor in it. Well, the amount of cars they've added is... I don't even remember the last time you played, but it's been a lot. Yeah, it's 130 something gigs. Use a Camaro. Fine. I'll use a Camaro. Nope. What? 955? Sounds right to me. If it does, could be the fact I never installed the ultimate upgrades. I'm actually borderline positive I really didn't screw with this thing that much. Except for making the livery and, screwing around with it for said person I made it for over 2.5 years ago. Still, but I love all the cars. Prefer my Subarus, but I love all cars. But I hate things that are overhyped. Okay, go back to your Transformers movies. Well, tell Michael Bay to handle or stop using too many explosives, and we'll talk about it. You want me to let you drive it? Okay then. See you in the first bloody wall. You do fine. He hasn't. He every time I've let him do this game, he has probably been in the wall more times than he's been on the road. Yeah, you and Barry R was being very intimate. I'll be on Forza at the end of the month. And mainly, I'm probably going to be making custom races for the guys for us to do. I get that. You gotta have to have a Microsoft account to play it. PC. You have to have a PlayStation account to play PlayStation games on PC. All of them. Yep. It's because most of them, in a way, just want to feel special. And mods. Should be 6. The thing of it is, even if it had a V12 in it, that V12 would probably be lighter than this V8. LT1, I believe. I mean, this is a 2018. It should have something lighter, but I swear this thing's heavy for unnecessary reasons. I don't know if it's just the body design or what. Just you talking about Transformers 1? Then probably no. Which I haven't seen a Transformers movie in years, so don't even be asking that. It's about as bad as trying to watch anything from Marvel. I haven't seen that since Age of Ultron. Yeah, I know. It wasn't until recently I got back into it, like Loki series and then Deadpool and Wolverine, and that's about it. Because those tie together, and I was kind of curious. Because the Loki show was actually pretty good. Yeah, well, you know what? There's only ever been one blade, and there's ever only got to be one blade. Well. But yeah, ever since I went to this body style, I'm just like, I don't know. These cars are excessively heavy, and I have no bloody clue why. Like, even with this stage 5 weight reduction, it's still like 2,800. Like, this thing has 1,004 horsepower, and weighs 2824. It's the LT4 Camaro motor. I knew it was LT something. Now here's the kicker. Not running a custom suspension, I'm running a high adjustable sport in a two-way LSD on this thing. And to be fair, does fine. Then it's, well, I don't think an older car was going to keep up with Bugattis. Maybe. As if the ass wouldn't slid out. Alright, what car you want? Minimum requirement is 800 pp. It's going to be fuel consumption and tire wear. Or do you want to leave that to me on this one? What? Why? You know, it's 404 2J not found. No, it's the joke. 404 horsepower. Yeah, no, it's great. 10 laps of Monza. Oh, great. Against Group 3s. Yep. Starting in 20th. Three normally, 5 when you have a custom. Speaking of which, they got us doing on sport mode time trial in this thing on Daytona with 3 gears. They haven't. They are not. I got a gold time right now, so I don't care. I got sucked into that car. Good Lord. If I do this right, I'm not even going to have to change my tires. I'm just going to have to fuel and go. This is my Sardinia tune. It's a money grind tune, really. Basically, I've set this thing up to where it has no tire, where all I got to do is just get fuel and go. That also makes it where I can't push the car either, because if I start pushing the car, I might actually have some issues out of it. Yep. Basically on any tire wear, regardless of what I have, as long as I'm running hards or mediums, I can literally get away with murder with this crap. Pretty much. Now I could get some hell of times doing it, but those tires are got to die. Group 3 Sumi. Rumor has it that by next year we might actually have GT8. I doubt it. GT8. GTA is probably coming out the end of this year, okay? Yeah, $100 price tag. Yeah. No. Oh, here's the real kicker. They're floating around the idea to where you have to pay for the game per hour you play it. No, they can screw off if that happens. I won't ever play a game again at that point. I'll stick to Warframe, and that's probably all I'll play. Or shit that I already own. Yeah, no. Ain't no way in bloody hell they'd make anybody make money off of a game if we're having to pay them. track are you on? Now I am interested in the fact that we are getting Wreckfest 2 soon. It's already on PC. That's something I'm going to be picking up when I can. I'm just hoping they eventually finish Recreation so we can get it as well. But apparently the devs have said for Recreation that it's still in development and they're trying to finish it up. They just had a hiccup over the past couple of years. To be fair, I know, I get it. I mean, they announced it in, what, 2020 or 2021 or something like that. Yeah. Irony is, it's made by, or released and developed by the similar publisher, or working on by a similar publisher as Wreckfest. Like, they're still two separate studios, but they're under, like, the same publisher. Yeah. It's weird. Yeah. I want a racing game that has classic versions of racetracks. GT4 and GT5 was the only one I knew that had a lot of classic versions of certain tracks. Like Fuji, they had the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s layout, plus the modern layout. Or was it 70s, 80s? It was something. It was like 2 or 3 old layouts plus a modern one. And then I know GT5 had the 2005, 8, and 13 layouts of. Oh wait, no, that was GT6, whatever. Either way, layouts of Le Mans. And I know some other racing games have like older layouts of Spa and some other odd and crap like that. I was like, I just wish we had more games that did that. Just makes classic versions of classic tracks, just so you could get the feel of it. Drive it in a classic car. I mean, there's no harm in it. You have the rights to the track. Just use historic references and just build the bloody thing. No. I mean, most tracks like Spa, parts of Nurb and Le Mans are roughly still the same, except for the parts that don't exist, and you'd have to manhandle that a little bit, but still, yeah. Like, the only thing that doesn't exist at Nuremberg anymore is the South Schleider. That's where the GP circuit's currently located at. Here at Monza, they still have, and it's still semi-functional, just they don't race on it that much. Very, very seldom is the actual oval. No, I think the most recent thing they did was like a WRC on it. Now, if they actually would update it a bit, I think it could still do it. But they'd probably have to revamp it completely. You want me to change my tires? Alright. Just the way it is. It's not lazy, it's just safer. You don't want fuel going everywhere on a hot car. That's a bad thing. I mean, racing fuel, I don't know what octane it actually would be, but I don't think it would be pleasant to see just that thing go up in smoke. These tires are not heated up at all. That's usually just F1 to preheat stuff. And even then, preheating can only do so much. You gotta actually break the tire in a bit before you get full grip. Yep. Yep. Roughly, give or take. Although you can wear them all the way down to about, say about 25%, still have a decent amount. And then after that, it starts to give. But I mean, they changed tire compounds too about 8 months ago. With the suspension physics that they had to also rework again because of, you know, let's shoot Samba buses to the moon. Always. It's like the most recent one prior to this, they finally started fixing some of the cars they screwed up. That was engine swap, mind you. Because they couldn't fit into any PP restrictions because of how bad it had changed their physics output. There's still a couple of them with tire compounds and stuff, but you can get away with it if you add a little weight. I think it's just because there certain ones was just too light to be calculated. Yeah, there's only 3 laps left. You need to see me actually do one of my longer races. If you really want to see some craziness. Like some of the longer races that I do actually have rain and stuff in them. We don't talk about the weather. But yeah, Le Mans. I've actually been setting up a race to do in Le Mans cars against Sophie for over 2 hours. I'm thinking about doing that here soon. Because you can actually add tire and fuel consumption to those races. It's pretty fun. And she will pit. I'm going to have to use my own custom cars because the stuff they're putting her in, she's too slow. Let me rephrase that. Did a race with Group 1s in my HDI FAP against her with other Group 1s. She was 30 seconds behind. But I put her in my custom Group 1s, and she was at least a second at the most. So, balancing is needed, but honestly, if we're able to, change out what car she's in anyway, I don't think it matters. Now, you get less of a payout because you're using your own custom vehicles, and I know why that's the thing. It's because of the glitches they've had in the past with money manipulation, but whatever. I mean, honestly, you're just making the race easier for me using preset cars. Yeah. Take care. Is it really 5? Oh god. Damn it. It's 4:43, it ain't 5. Yeah, I guess it's close enough to 5, but yeah, whatever. Reason why I say I didn't think it was 5 is because people in my house haven't got up to go to work yet, because they start getting up at 5 exactly, so, you know. Yeah, this wasn't a bad set of weeklies, honestly. Yeah, I don't take long to do these. As long as I'm in the mindset for it. If I'm not in the mindset for it, I don't do it. I usually hold off. That's why I did my current weeklies for last week on Monday. I'm going to start pushing this. You ready? If I push it too hard, well, here's an example. Fuel's one of them, tire wears another. No, I started actually pushing the car. Now I'm pushing it harder on this last lap. I'll be fine. I've already lapped most of the pack. They're not gonna catch up that soon. Means I gotta coast to the finish line. Like, if I actually hadn't ran out of fuel, I probably was getting ready to run a faster lap. Telling you. Let's go open my tickets and see all the money that I'm getting. Whoa. Give me the half mil, please. Never mind. 30K. Honestly, no. I'd rather have that half mil or the engine swap either way. be dying on me now.